Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Channel Burton Entertainment. I hope y'all are doing well today. Today on the channel, we are checking out the band Underoath and their brand new song called Lifeline, parentheses, Drowning. Looks like this is going to be the official visualizer. Now, I'm going to start off this video just being completely honest off the hop. My friend David Wolf, great reactor, absolutely wonderful guy. I believe his channel down below in the description. Make sure you go drop him a sub. He's super awesome. This is like one of his favorite bands, and I know he's probably going to watch this video because he watches my videos a lot and I always watch his. He's just a really nice guy. I don't want to lose his friendship by saying this, but I could never really get into this band. Like, it's one of those bands where I always hear people talking about them, like especially in the reaction scene. People say like, oh, Underoath was my first exposure to like heavier types of music and they've just cemented with me. Or you listen to a lot of like interviews with bands saying like, oh dude, Underoath was like the main band that inspired me to want to make music. If I was getting interviewed, I definitely wouldn't say that because I just could never really get into these guys. I've listened to some of their material and it just doesn't really hit with me. The only song that I really liked is Writings on the Wall. I do like that song, but other than that, I just really can't get into them. And of course, we all know music is very subjective, of course. It's just one of those bands where I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I just have a hard time kind of diving in and really like enjoying their material. I want to change that, so that's why I'm doing this reaction, because I want to like this band. So I'm like, you know what, let's check out their new song, let's see how I feel. If I don't like it, I'll say I don't like it. If I love it, I'll say I love it. I never like to lie to you guys on this channel, so I'm excited. You know, as a very casual, very casual listener of this band, I'm excited to see what this song has in store. But before we get started, huge shout out to all my patrons that are going to be on the screen and the description down below. I do want to thank every single one of you for your continued support at Channel Burton Entertainment. And if you would like to become a member of the Patreon family and support me as a creator, there's always a link down below in the description and in the pinned comment. Let's not waste any more time and let's see what this song has in store for us. All right, let's see what they got. Ooh, I like that riff. Cool visualizer off the bat. Like the vocals here, sound cool. Okay. This sounds good right here. Very interesting sound here. All right, let's go. Give me something. The second part of the chorus sounds good. Chorus is a little lackluster in my opinion, but we'll give it a second. Alright, let's see where the song's gonna go. Won't you wash me away, wash me away, wash me away. There we go. That's cool. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm feeling it. I feel like the song's almost over and I'm not really feeling it, but we'll give it a second. We'll give it a second. Okay, different chord progression, that's cool. Oh man, dude. Okay. Well, let me man, I hate being negative. You know, I always try to promote positivity on my channel, you know, mental health, but at the end of the day, this is a music channel, and as a guy who loves music, you know, I always got to be honest about my opinion, no matter what people think. You know, I just have to be honest. So let me listen to it again. I'm gonna listen to it a couple more times and I will have some overall thoughts. So please stick around for that. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and talk about Underoath and their new song called Lifeline Drowning. Again, that was the official visualizer. I don't know if these guys are on Fearless Records anymore. I'm not sure what record label they're on, but let's go ahead and talk about the song. Now, I'm going to base my reaction and my thoughts off of this one song in particular. The reason why I'm doing that is, number one, as I mentioned in the beginning, I did not grow up with this band. I mean, again, this band was like popping off when I was like a teenager. I remember hearing about them, but I never listened to them. So they have so much music that I haven't listened to, and the songs I have listened to, they just never really hooked me. Number two, I also, you know, they changed from like a Christian band to like not doing that thing anymore. I'm not basing off of that either, because again, I'm cool with bands changing their sound. If they feel like their music's gonna be better by dropping that kind of label, that's completely fine with me. Like Gideon did the same thing, and I love Gideon. I love their old stuff and their new stuff. So just basing my thoughts on this particular song, there just wasn't really anything there for me in particular, and I wanted to like it, and parts of it I did like, you know, the singing. I think Spencer is a really good singer. I really enjoyed their features that they've been doing. Like, again, they featured on Sleeping with Sirens with their song, I believe it's called Crosses, and they also featured with the artist Nothing Nowhere with their song Venom, which sounded great. Like, I was like, man, Underoath is really good in these features. It's just for some reason I can't really get into their original music, and this song unfortunately didn't really do anything for me. I do like the message in the song. It is kind of talking about how, like, you know, you're just kind of stuck in your own head, and that they're kind of describing, like, you know, the ocean and water, like, you know, they're drowning, like essentially saying, like, I'm struggling with my life, like I'm having a really hard time like functioning as a proper human being, and everything around me is just making me go insane. Like, I think the message of the song was really good. I just felt like the execution of it just didn't really work for me. I thought the chorus, the more I listened to it a couple more times, just really weak. The verses were okay. The little breakdown that they had was okay, but I think that was the main problem for me, is that it was just okay. I don't think the song is terrible by any means, but I don't think it doesn't make me want to go through and listen to Underoath's, like, you know, discography all the way through. It was just okay. And, you know, I know some people are going to be upset about that, but as I said, I'm not going to ever lie on this channel. I'm going to be completely honest. If I like a song, I will praise it like no other. If I don't, I'll just give reasons why I don't. And I feel like, you know, those are some of the reasons why I didn't like it. I feel like the execution of the song, in my opinion, just wasn't great. I thought the chorus was a little bit weak, but again, the vocals and that little bit of a breakdown, and some of the guitar parts were pretty cool as well. But overall, this was just an okay song for me, and that's kind of how I just see this song personally. But I do want to pass on to you guys, you know, what did you guys think of the song? If you guys are huge Underoath fans, if this is your favorite song ever, that is completely fine. And if you like adore this band, that is completely fine. There's bands that I adore that people are like, dude, that band sucks, like, you know, Wage War. You know, some people don't like Wage War, and I love this band. So music is always very subjective. So whether you love the song or hate the song, let me know your comments down below. Again, I'd love to get a back and forth conversation started, you guys. Here I try to reply to every comment that I can, so please leave your thoughts down below. My next slide over is going to be all my socials. If you don't mind sticking around for that, that would be great. And before you go, if you don't mind, if you could please hit the subscribe button, the like button, share the video with your friends. It does help the YouTube algorithm in finding my videos, and it does help me as a content creator. So thank you to everybody who does do that. It means the absolute world. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank every single one of you for your continued support and watching this video at Chandler Burton Entertainment. I hope you found some new music. I hope your mental health improves. But above all else, I want you to know that every single one of you watching this video are loved. And until next time, I hope y'all take care.